Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to be doing what I said in the match preview for the Celtic Hibs game, and I'm going to be trying this out. We're going to try it out for the next wee while, especially when it comes to the bigger games in the league against the likes of Rangers, Aberdeen, Hearts, Hibs, blah blah. I'm going to try and do match reviews and match previews. A lot of people liked the idea in the comments section when I done the match preview for the Hibs game. So now I feel like it's only proper for me to do a match review and talk about the game yesterday at Celtic Park. Obviously, I could add this video out a lot sooner. I could add it up directly after the game. I actually was working directly after the game, so I never got the chance. Then I was away out. So I never really got the time to sit down and make a video last night. So today I'm going to give my thoughts to the game because it is a very talkable game. It's a game where there's a lot of things to bring up and discuss after a very, very good Celtic performance. And it begs the question, which I'm probably going to use in the title of the video, is this it back to normal? Is this us back to our absolute best? That's 2 games on the bounce now. Celtic have looked fantastic. We went away from home to St Johnstone before the international break. We got that 6-0 win. We thought to ourselves, right, this could be the start. Let's not get over our heads, mind you. I think after that, we're like, don't get over our heads, but this could be the start. But then we had to take into account it was a 2-week international break, and the international break can be hurtful. It can harm us, as it did after that Rangers game. After we played so well, then we came back, we just didn't pick up where we left off. A lot of people thinking that may have happened again, but no. We picked up where we left off against St Johnstone yesterday and completely and utterly dominated Hibernian throughout the first half, most certainly. And overall, just putting an incredibly good performance from individual performances to the whole team performance. Fantastic stuff. And this, I think we can be a little more optimistic, a little bit more confident about, because at the end of the day, a 6-0 win against St Johnstone, can't take it away, fantastic. But St Johnstone are a team who are in a bit of a peculiar stage now. They aren't the greatest team in the league, but Hibs are a team who consistently show that they are one of the toughest teams in the country. Last season, very easily could have finished second in the league. Neil Lennon, fantastic manager, knows what he's doing, got a good team there, and they play very entertaining football. It was a far more difficult challenge than what it was against the Johnstone. And yesterday, we could have scored far more goals. We could have blown them away out of the game within the first half, which looked as though it already did happen. We'll get on to the half performances in a moment. We could have scored so much more. We could have done so much more damage if chances just fell the right way. We wasted that. We're a bit wasteful with a few of them. But overall, the team performance was fantastic. First half, we came out and we looked intense from the minute the fucking game started. We gave away an early free kick. We got over that, and then we were right into the game. We looked really good. We were intense. We were moving forward. We weren't slow passing around. And even when Scott Brown was on the park, this was still happening. Because a lot of people were raising that question on Twitter and such. Is it because Brown is in the team that we are playing this slow football? I don't think it's singularly, that's right, isn't it? Down to Scott Brown. I don't think we can just put the individual blame on him for how we started this season and the style of football that we played. It was the whole team. Let's be real for a moment. It wasn't just Scott Brown dictating the whole 11 players slow side-to-side passing. It was every player in the team who was doing it. No one was playing to their best ability. No one was playing with the intensity that we needed in certain games. Not just Brown. So even when Brown was in the park, we were looking intense, we were attacking, we were moving forward, creating chances. Things were just going really, really well, to put it bluntly. And we looked decent. And then we got a goal early on, earlier than I expected. I expected Hibs to be a little more defensively difficult to break down. I thought they were going to be far more into the game in a sense that they would be wanting to challenge us to get back to playing that way where we just play side to side. I didn't think they were going to allow us to play to such a fast, intense sort of style, but they did. Obviously, Neil Lennon plays a style of football where he wants to entertain, he wants to attack, so maybe that's the reason. But we looked great from the minute we went off, got our first goal, got our second goal going into half-time, 2-0 up. And the goals themselves were just absolutely fantastic. The passing, the movement, everything about the players. All 11 players in the park done their bit. And the goals were just sublime, simply put. Sublime goals. And it's something that we've, been deprived of. Leading up to that St Johnstone game, we scored 7-7. And now we've scored 10-2. Attacking football is what we thrive at doing. And I don't know where we can lie the blame for that start to the season when we weren't doing it. We just weren't going forward and we weren't scoring. Whether it is Brendan Rodgers, whether it's the players in the park, whether it's attitude problems within certain players, such. God knows where you put the blame. But that is what we need to do. And that's what we need to wake up and realise, that we are so much better than every team in this league, including Rangers, including Hibs, including Aberdeen, blah blah. We're so much better that when we play to our full attacking capability, we can score as many as we want. We need to sit down and realise that sometimes. And take these chances, force these chances. And teams will buckle, like Hibs did yesterday. They buckled. Second half, granted, I think we came out, we started a little bit slow, and Hibs kind of woke up a bit. That's the thing with Neil Lennon. He doesn't let his team lie down. He doesn't let his team suffer and look bad. And if they are suffering, he will do his best to make sure they don't look bad. And they came out, they got themselves a goal, and I think, in a sense, it helped Celtic. Because it was a little bit of a boot up the arse, and we got the finger out, and then, you know, under 10 minutes later, we went and scored our third. Hibs did score another one, of course. They made it 3-2. Game was tight again. Second half, far more of a competitive half of football. But at the end of the day, we were still on top. We got a fourth goal as well. And the same story with those goals. Fantastic goals. And the way these things were worked, the way we got the goals, and players moved and passed the ball and such, it was just simply sublime. That's the word that I used earlier to sum it up. It couldn't have been much better. And it's just such a wake-up call to know that all these players, when they fall into position and when they play to their capabilities and take chances and take risks, things pay off because we're good enough to do it. We're a good enough side. We're good enough for the league to do it. You know, we've won fucking back-to-back trebles for a fucking reason. So we need to do that a lot more often. We need to take risks. We need to play fast-thinking, attacking, pressured football that gets teams to buckle. Because if we could do it to Hibs, then God knows what we could do to teams like fucking St Johnstone. It's a bad example because we beat them. We beat them 6-0, Ryan. It's a pretty bad example. Teams in the lower half of the table is what I'm trying to say. We can score more than one goal. St Mirren, we struggled. We got a 0-0 draw out of them. If we played like that, we could have scored 10 into them. And we just need to wake up and realise that sometimes we could do it. Obviously, one of the talking points to take away from the game, Scott Brown's injury. Hopefully, it's not a long injury. Hopefully, it's something that won't, be that significant to him. Because the last thing we need is a player of Scott Brown's calibre to get injured, but also his age and his fitness issues in the past, for things to kind of pop up again. It could signal a slow decline for Scott Brown. That's the last thing that I think anyone wants to see after coming off the back of 2 magnificent seasons under Brendan Rodgers. To see him kind of dip away would be horrible, and he deserves to keep going and playing his best. Hopefully it's not a bad injury. The player of the match for me, you got to talk about his odds on Edouard. A lot of people were doubting him. A lot of Rangers fans were, oh, you spent 9 million on absolute shite. That is now, 3 goals in 2 games for Big Eddie. So hopefully he's back to scoring goals, getting goals, being the main man. We need him to step up and show that the £9 million is worth it. This can't be a flop. That's a significant amount of money to Celtic. Yesterday, he looked absolutely incredible. Very happy with his performance. So he was personally my player of the match. And now we just need to move on. Now we've got a big game on Thursday. Hopefully carry momentum into that. We've got to go away from home, obviously, which doesn't help. And then we've got a big game on Sunday as well, as we head to Murrayfield to take on Hearts. So a couple of big games. It's not an easy run, but let's just carry on the momentum from that game. Play similar football, especially in the Hearts game. Maybe we're not allowed to as much when we play a team like Leipzig. But no, carry it forward. Do what we've done. Rest of the season. Now that's where it picks up. Everybody who fucking doubted Celtic now is just watching as we slowly climb back. We'll be above Hearts in no time. Let's no fucking worry about that. But we'll see where things go. If you have enjoyed the video, make sure to hit like and subscribe. Let me know your opinions. To my opinions, I'll try and do a double upload today. We'll see how that goes. But I'll see you all next time.